Volume 0, because I tried to start with Volume 0, but I was trying to do it at school, so it wasn't fun.
Volume 1.
Yeah, I should have done Volume 1, because I think in this one, Volume 0 was side stories, so like, I don't understand what the established story was. So I guess, from what I understand, that little mouse thing with wings and a horn was transformed into a magician. Was there a little mouse thing with wings and a horn in the first volume?
Wait.
Yeah.
That was in 0 volume?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're not supposed to know about that till like
Okay. So anyways, and so I guess they run a pet shop and the pets can turn into humans, right? That's why the one guy had horns?
They don't turn into humans, but depending on like kids can see them as people. And certain people can see them as people. Like you have to have a certain mindset and like an imagination. It's like part of like your spirit that you use going through adolescence. Once you lose that, you can't see them as people.
Oh, that's
so it's like some people do, other people just see animals.
That sounds like something that I've read or seen before.
Baby geniuses? You're a genius up until you learn how to speak, and then you become stupid. Compare that to that horrible movie. Although the first one was funny as hell.
You can't see something?
Second where you can't see what, like Barney? Because that movie was surprisingly good. No, they couldn't. The kids saw Barney, but adults, whenever an adult would come around, he was just a stuffed toy again. And then the adult would leave, and he would be a gigantic man bear again. Well, I'm just saying an example. It's like, you know, no, okay, I understand. My bad. Okay, it'd be like, you know, mommy, come look at my toys dancing, and it would just be a toy on the floor. And then the parents would leave, and they turn around, and he was taking a shower.
That sounds a little sinister.
I'm just disrupting.
No, you're the one
Turn around and he's taking a shower.
You're doing great.
Wait, Barney? What?
Yes,
Oh, God. Okay, that's enough of that.
Teddy, what did you think about the book?
Yeah.
I didn't get all the way through like the first volume of that one, but it's so fucking funny. Like, okay, but I did like it. I liked actually on the very first page they had a reference to the gremlins. So basically he like sold a gremlin. I was like, yes.
Oh God.
Yeah, he was like, don't expose it to sunlight.
It was like the exact.
Don't feed it after midnight.
Yeah.
Don't get splash water on it. And I was like, oh yeah,
I am Teddy from
gremlins.
Michigan.
That's true.
He just sold them a mugwai.
Yeah, I was like, yes.
Oh, we met 6 times.
The 80s. It's your childhood all over.
I know.
It's simple. Midnight. He can't eat. Don't pour water on him. Don't get him in the light. They only ever get the one right. Don't get him in light. They fuck up the other two. And it's only because he screams in pain when you do.
But isn't like all times of the day after midnight?
No, he doesn't really want to eat unless it's bad.
Like they should
Unless
set
you
like
get water on
midnight
it, he doesn't
to
want
sunrise
to
or
eat.
something.
It's smart enough to know I don't need to eat, or I'll turn into
so
a
it's
fucking
not
goblin.
like they have to
But if you spill water on them, then like they little
Right, but
evil
it's smart
clones
enough
want
to
to be
know that. Remember,
gremlins.
Gizmo knows not to do that.
Gizmo was good.
Right, but
The
if you
other
put
one,
water on it.
purposely, if you put water on it, then like more of them.
Did they already have
The other
water
one-
on them? Is that
No, what happens is you get water on Gizmo, the bad ones shoot out of his back like pebbles. They grow into the tiny little furry gremlins. They want to eat after midnight because they want to wreck shit. And they can't do it as Furbies.
And they know that they can do that.
So there was one gremlin, the other gremlin spawned the other back.
Yeah. What about the second book? What did you think?
Sketchbook.
Yeah.
I actually read that a while ago, and like I've never read past the first volume, but I thought it was interesting. Like it's refreshing. I don't really like the style of manga where you just read like 3 panels at a time, but I just find it confusing. Maybe because of the translation. Because like I don't know. Like I don't mind Kelvin and Hobbes when it's like that, but like for some reason it gets confusing.
It was like Sunday comic style.
Yeah.
There's not enough information in only 3
Oh,
panels.
what? You didn't read it? You didn't read it?
There's not enough information in only 3 panels, in my opinion.
Huh?
There's not enough information in that many, in so few panels, at least in manga.
Yeah, it's, like they don't talk enough either. It's just like a few panels of like their facial expressions.
And if
it's
it's
like,
too
oh.
wordy, it's annoying though too. There's like a full paragraph.
True,
It's annoying. Like,
yeah.
so if you,
I'm just saying like some things that works
They
for
define
like Kelvin
balance.
and Hobbes. Like
comics, like, or like
Yeah.
like, yeah.
where there's just like a punchline.
Like the funnies, like those
Yeah,
comics.
yeah. else have anything to say?
No way, dude. Play the Maniac.
Derek has something to say.
Yeah, something about Petshop of Horrors. It seems like one of those people they always seem to screw up at least one of the things they're not supposed to screw up. Like the thing with the rabbit. I found myself saying, no, don't give her the cookie. You're not supposed to give her the cookie. What are you doing?
I can just see Derek like sitting at home like with his computer open.
Stop
He's like,
it!
don't give her the cookie! What are you doing? It's like the one time ever he's like raised his voice. Don't do it! He like flips over.
Like a black woman in a slap.
Racism.
That's just what makes it interesting, I guess. The thing about Pet Shop of Horrors, the shopkeeper, the androgynous shopkeeper guy, lady, whatever.
It's a guy. He's a guy.
I think did they keep it ambiguous? Did they keep it ambiguous?
It hints a lot at yaoi undertones.
Yeah, so it does.
Especially once you get towards the end.
That's why my sister was so into it. I read it to my sister.
Weird.
It's not just the yaoi undertones that are good though. The entire series, because it's based a lot on these like mini episodes, and then later you get into actually the story. But it's really good all in all, despite the.
It's very macabre, you know, and it's sophisticated. That's what I was into. But like the pet shop owner, I was thinking, was he really evil or something? Was he trying to actually set up these people to fail?
No, these people are dumb.
It's not that like he was evil. He was just like, it's kind of like the chick in XXX-holic, where like she just like she's there to like potentially make you fuck up, but like she doesn't make you do it, so she's not evil. He's not evil. He's just like giving you the opportunity to either like have an awesome pet or to like destroy your entire life. So.
Yeah, that was the other manga this actually sort of reminded me of. The thing is, XX-holic came out long after this one.
This art looked older.
Yeah, it was, but it was just the little unsettling thing about that shopkeeper or guy, lady, whatever.
I never even thought it was a woman. Like
I thought it was. I didn't even know.
Well, I thought it was a man too, but then he did weird things. Like he's like groping his little effeminate man boy animals thing before he sells them and everything. Yep. Oh yeah.
Well, it could be androgynous though, because I know in Japanese they don't have like he and she, so some characters can just flat out be like you just guess and you assume. So I don't know.
They don't have he or she.
Like he and she, like the words, like yeah.
They just don't use them that much.
Because I know for sure in Japanese there are feminized words, and there are masculine and feminine ways you can refer to yourself and other people.
They probably just don't do it in that, because they do that in Soul Eater, and like one of the characters looks like a girl, but no one really knows, and they just made it a guy in English, even though it kind of wears a dress and stuff. I don't know.
Now, do you think the whole genre of Pet Shop of Horrors was a lot like how it is in Frankenfran?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say actually.
Yeah, because
I actually got it on like the recommendations on like my anime list from Frankenfran.
Yeah, where an all-powerful person grants her wish, and then you screw up your own way, and like the reader is supposed to derive pleasure from watching you kill yourself. You
didn't have to put your hand there for that.
Yeah, it was similar, but like not the same, which was also good.
Yeah, this was macabre, and Frankenfran is just grotesque, isn't it? There's a difference.
If you want to make that distinction.
Because in Frankenfran she sews people together in unusual ways.
Or turns them into giant caterpillars or whatever.
People that
or head.
You fucked me over, why?
Well, you're alive.
There's so much more.